Welcome, welcome. Starting in 1 second. Testing audio. Welcome, welcome. Starting in 1 second. Hi. How are you? Hi, it's Denevro for Creator Sunday. Let me just adjust few stuff. I don't like the music. I don't want to put some music that will make me sleep. Okay, that's better. Good. Hey, hi. Okay. Play music. One second. I will do my introduction in 1 minute. Should not be hard long. Oops, wrong project. Good. Okay, so today, as last week and the week before, we'll work on few tutorial recording. I did not release the tutorial of last Sunday, so I will work on small tutorials and then release it on Somnium Space Guide when I will get a second. I have my list from last week. I know people don't know how to record with the tablet in VR. I want to do a tutorial how to test your avatar in Blender because I see a lot of people having clipping issues and they always have to do 5, 6, 7, 8 tests. And I want to show the proper way to do it in Blender to reduce the amount of tests you need. And I think people want tutorial on dynamic bond too. 1 minute. Oops. You saw nothing. At least it's not SF, not safe for work. Sorry, my music is lame today. Yeah, sorry. By intro, I was meaning by I was trying to reset. I was trying to say by intro like what I'm going to do today. So as ever, if you have any ideas of small tutorial you would like me to do, I'm open. I will add it on my list. So either way, we'll do it today or another day. Could be next Sunday, could be this week. Yeah, so you can say it on the chat. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitch in Somnium Space. Good. So let me see if everything is right. Is set. Yeah, my thing is not good. Oops. Did I lose tracking? Okay. Good. So I will start with the how to test your avatar in Blender to prevent being lost with clipping, with wrong weight paint. So how I do is I will record while I'm streaming. How to test your avatar. Good. Let's do that. I will start by opening a project. Or maybe I could create an avatar instead. Yeah, very fast. Let's try this. I will work on one of my projects instead. So yeah, and then V24. Let's try this one. So this is a project I'm working on with higher quality. It's in the broken stage. So I will test the weight paint. Probably have few issues. Sorry, I will I will not take this version finally. This one. Oh, I know. I will correct it and upload to Somnium to you to remind how to do all this. Okay, so this is a last version I'm working on. I did some change, adding lens shape and stuff. Okay, so where's my OBS? OBS. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's change this. Now it should be good. Sorry. Wrong screen. Good. Did I do that? One second. Another time. Okay, I will just record my screen. Usually I disable mask. Yes, this is good. On the left, not right. Record my voice. Test. Not working. Property. I may do a tutorial for OBS one day. This one. Test. Good. So just to go it fast, I have to test my shoulder. The most important part. I will just do every part. Okay, so I'm gonna start to record my tutorial on how to test your weight paint avatar in Blender. Good. Hi, welcome to... Dang it. Welcome to... Oh my god, I need a coffee. How can I call it? Like how to test your weight paint, I guess. Okay, got it. Sorry. Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to test your weight paint on your Blender avatar. Because instead of always going into test with your avatar in your game, you may want to know a proper way to test it in Blender. One of the hardest part to test is shoulder, for example, because we don't really know how it bends. So I'm gonna pass on each bones to show you how to improve weight paint, and how to test the bones to be sure there's no clipping or wrong weight. Okay, so this avatar is not perfectly weight paint. So I'm maybe going to make some change. I have some extra bones that are used for animation, so don't take care of it. Basically what you want is one root bone here for the hips. That should be directly in line with your legs. Start. Sorry, I will restart this. the music distract me. I will try not. If I do mistake, I will just continue. This is fine, I guess. Okay. Sorry for that. So, okay. Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to test your avatar and correct the weight paint. This technique could work for Somnium Space and other avatar-based game too. So let's start with the main bones. First of all, you should try to use 3 bones for the spine, 1 for the hips. Usually we try to put it around where your tracker will be, for full body tracking, so around the belt. And then you try to separate this big part in 2 or 3. This avatar doesn't use a perfect spine, but if you are around this, it should be fine. After that, we don't use more than 3 spine bone because the 4th one is usually ignored since the VR avatar system doesn't use it. This one is just for breathing, so it's not necessary. So as the main bone, you have the spine, shoulder, 2 for the arm, 1 for the hand, fingers, legs, lower legs, feet. You need feet bone even if you don't want feet. I have a tail, but this is just for dynamic bones. After that, you absolutely need this bone. It's the neck bone. You don't have to weight paint it. In fact, it could be better to not weight paint this bone because it's a problematic bone, the neck, with full body tracking, and it moves kind of weirdly. Sometimes you end up like this, or like that. I may have to learn more about how to play with this bone, but for now we can go with the basic. Okay, sorry, my controls is low. It's low. Okay, so 1 for the head, 1 for the neck. The rest is not necessary. You may want 1 for the jaw, but usually people use blend shape for talking. It just gave better quality. But 1 for the jaw can be nice to create a blend shape. Okay, so let's start by the shoulders. The tricks I learned for Somnium Space to test the shoulders is first to go on top view with 7. You rotate around. Oh, first of all, I will go in symmetry here. I rotate the shoulder something around this angle, 45 degrees. Then the arms. So the avatar look like this. And then the tricks to test the shoulder is to select the shoulder bone, click on 3, and rotate up. So this is the right way. You can see that there is problem with my weight paint here. I will correct after. So this part is very important. If you don't bend it this way, you may have difficulty to weight paint your shoulders. Those ones look correct. I mean, there's no weird clipping or bending. It could be improved, and I will correct this right now. So don't be scared to move all your bones in every direction, because you can see more if there is some weird weight painting like this. Okay, let's try this. So I go in object mode, I select the armature, I select the skin, click here, weight paint. So now I will try to find where is the problem. So I can go here in the this window is called, I never know the name, properties window, and in object data property, the green triangle. So we will go in vertex group here. Vertex group, you have one vertex group for each bone that will say to the mesh how much they have to bend. So I can go here in viewport shading and here flat. Viewport shading, arrow, flat. This is the best way to see the weight paint. And me, I have black and colors. This is because I went there and I went to 0 weight. By default it's like this, but you can do active. So this technique is nice because you can know if you have weight paint that on a place it's not supposed to be. Okay, so first of all, I see that this should not be dark, but I can move here with my arrows and see where the weight is coming from. Okay, so shoulders, it should be dark here. So I will take the painting, draw, strength maximum, weight 0. Okay, so this is correct. Let's continue. Oh, another one, fingers. A good way. Right now I'm in a mode of painting. You can use the N menu, press N, tool. You have advanced here in brush setting, advanced. Right now I disabled front face only. With front face only, you will only paint where you see. You here. If you disable it, it's easier to paint through a surface like this. But it's so small, it can be hard to select it. Let's try with maybe the dot. I got it. Okay. This vertex selection can be nice for one vertex. Let's continue. Usually the best way to correct that is more about painting first. I did not did the best way. So first we should select the bone. You can do control click on bones. Control click. Okay, so this, where is this first of all? Okay, it's on the back. So this should be paint with the legs and the hips. So I can color with the hips first because sometimes this is 0 weight. So it's trying to find which bone is connected to. So we take one, I won't say randomly, but I'm not sure I understand the logic right now. So trying to paint weight maximum, strength 1. I select the hips just by default. Good, I got it. So now we see it's this one here. Since I put 1 of strength, weight 1, the weight is the color here. It's how much this vertex will be bent by a bone. Strength, I have 1. So it 100% of the bending would come from this bone. But there will still be some bending from the others bones. So I have to test it for sure. There's a mode called here on the top. This is not easy because there's option hidden here. So you see this bar? I click middle mouse, I drag, option, auto normalize. This is tricky. I don't master auto normalize fully, but what it did is always trying to make sure each vertex, if you add each bone effect on it, the total is 1. For example, if a vertex is red, it means the total bending value of this bone is 1. So if, in theory, no other bone can bend it since it's red. But I will still check just to be sure. Okay, so disable this. So in theory, if I'm legs or tail, it's fine if it touch this vertex, but I will check if other touch it. Tail 0, it's fine. If it's finger, it's not correct. Continue. Okay, you can go fast, and if you see the color, you just stop. Okay, I guess it's repaired the problem somehow. Tail 0, you know it's too far, so I will darken it. Weight 0. My brush is very strong right now. I will make it more smooth. So fall off. Right now it's super flat, so I will use this fall off. So the middle of my brush is stronger than the border. So I can do this. I can go on super strong. Weight 0, strength 1. It will literally put 0. and dark. If it's not perfectly strong, it will never be dark. But now I can smooth, strength, smooth, use a good brush. Yeah, this is better. Smoothing tool is amazing. It does so much nice job. It's your best friend for weight painting. So you see, weight 0, strength point. You see, this will never become dark because it's like 0.00001. But it's fine as long as it's low. But if you want it to be dark, you select this brush, strength maximum, like this. But it should be fine for now. Don't need that. Okay, I will go fast on all my. Okay, I press A, Alt R. Everything is reset. Okay, I will just travel all my weight paint to see if something is weird. You see here, it's not good, but maybe it's not bad. This could be smooth. I already put a lot of work on the repainting of the weight paint. Okay, very fast, it seems fine. I will test now the legs. So I will return here in viewport shading. Can take some time to show the texture. Okay, it's there. Okay, I click on the armature. I can do Control Tab. When you are from object mode, armature, Control Tab, it go in pose mode. Or you can just click on the armature, pose mode. So now I can test the legs. I know we were playing with the shoulder, but we saw here it was weird. Yeah, it's not perfect. So I will smooth just a little. Let's try with the tail. Yeah, it's not. I'm not satisfied with this. Let's work a little more. So of course I'm not weight painting from 0 in this tutorial because it's more about correction than how to do it first. Weight paint, I select the mesh, the armature first, then the mesh. When you enter in weight paint, you should control select a bone. Oh, and I return on viewport shading. Oh, look at this. This is not beautiful. Oof. Burn my eyes. So I will start with the smoothing. Remember the best friend we have? It's better and better. Still not perfect here. I don't like this effect go too far. So I can take smear. It will just drag the weight in this direction. So it's more local. Okay, now I smooth. Could be better. So when you use smoothing, you see this bone is independent, so don't paint here. So this place is affected by probably hips and legs. So there's 4 bones. It's the maximum you can have. Always remember 4 bones maximum. I'm sorry, Oli, if it's complex. So I'm sorry, I'm streaming at the same time, so I may talk to the stream sometime. When you want to smooth, you have to rotate from all the bone affect this area. So I go there, I smooth, I go there, I smooth, I go there, I smooth, and it will be better and better. If you just smooth from one bone, it won't work. Same from my under. I don't want the tail to affect this area, so I will just remove the effect. Okay, this too. Let's smooth a little. This is too strong. Yeah, if it's blue, it's fine. As long as the weight is very low. This is not perfect. Yeah, I'm too light. Something is weird here. Okay. It's better and better. Okay, let's test this. Good. My hips move a little, it should not, but yeah, it's not bad. As long as it's smooth, it should be fine. So, for the never stop yourself for testing each bone in each direction. I will give you a tricks. So, right click, select on a bone. If you do R one time, it should rotate around the view. If you press 2 times, it will rotate in this kind of way. It's very useful to test the bending. Of course, if you exaggerate, it's just random, but it can be interesting. So I can rotate like this and again like this to test it. But for the legs, we will. At the end of the tutorial, I will show you all the steps again, very fast. Which bone to move in which direction. I can do that. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's satisfying. If I click here, show overlays, it will remove everything that's not the avatar. So, and I can still rotate. So you see, it's not perfect, but it's functional. I'm not the best weight painter. In this direction, it's not nice. Look, it should not affect the tail. I can work a little on it. But let's go further. Okay, so second part of the legs. Oh, you see that is absolutely not normal. Let's work on this. Painting. Weight 0, strength maximum, and let's delete all this. Good. Not a very fan of this knee. But then anyway, legs don't bend forward, so as long as it's good backward, it's fine. And I know my feet are, yeah, this I know, I was knowing it. Okay, look at this. That's not good. Okay, so brush, draw, weight 1, strength 1. Okay, this is that. Now I can go on the smoothing. I'm in symmetry, so I just have to work on the right side of all my avatar. The most possible work in symmetry. You will save so much time. You see, I do stuff here and it go on the left. So at the same time, I have to compensate. Draw 0, draw 0. I'm not sure why I do that. It's so weird. I will smooth a lot and try to figure out why it's doing this. Let's see which value it have. Can I know that? Trying to do right click. I don't know. Okay, I will try something. Wait, normalize. Wait, normalize. Normalize will force the vertex to the total of weight that affected is 1. Sorry about this. I'm in X-ray mode, am I? No, I'm not. X-ray mode don't seem to work. Okay, I can press tab to go in edit mode. X-ray. I select my feet. I press tab again. And it did work. Okay, so you see those are select, the other are gray. It's almost the same color, but this is easier to see. Okay. Whoops. It's hard because if you enter here in paint mask or vertex mask, you cannot select bone anymore. Okay. Weight normalize and weight limit total 4. Okay. Oops. I'm with smooth again. Trying to repair the like interference or something. I could say, oh, I have to smooth here. Oh, no, not even. I have to, oops. Let's try with normalize. With total 3. Yeah. Be careful with limit total. Don't go lower than 4 because if you do it accidentally on all the avatar, it may break your fingers. Because there's part that will be affected by 3 bones. For example, the middle of this legs could be affected by 3 bones, but it's more about the tail, fingers, and of course this area here. You will have 3-4 bones affecting 8 vertices. Okay. I mean, it's fine if there's blue as long as it's very, very light. So let's work like this. Trying maximum weight 0.001. Just be sure there's no effect. Okay, so if you see, that's not good. Okay. Okay. There's still it should be red. You see, if I put perfectly 1, it will delete the other because there's here auto normalize. As I said, I always work on the right. I will slide, you see, it's not bending very rightly, so I will slide this. When you have auto normalize and you remove weight, it will transfer to the others. So yeah, this, you see, it became a little bluer, lighter. Not very easy to do. Okay, let's try again. This is better, but I should literally move my feet, in fact. So let's do that. Sorry, I have blend shape enabled. So I have to go in my shape keys, the basis. Shit. Okay, let's look if I did not break anything. So I travel my shape keys and it doesn't move my feet. That's good. It would be a problem if it would move my feet. Okay, let's try again. Maybe I could move this a little. Sorry. Good. It's more like it, I guess. Let's move again. Okay. So with this tutorial, you could correct the weight paint on any avatar you have, even if you did not create it yourself. Like sometimes you made a change on your Ready Player Me, or you're not satisfied with some stuff. Okay. Weight paint. Let's try again. See, there's still this. Okay. Okay. I'm doing this to transfer the weight the other side. I think when I paint 0, it's not working. Okay. Let's try again. Not per. Is it? Did it do it again? Okay. It's very useful to paint when it's bending, because you can see if it's not working or not. You see? Then I see there's still problem. So I select the other. That's from there. No. Smooth. Okay. Damn. Sorry about what I said. Okay, I think I understand. There's another bound somewhere affecting this. Okay. Aha, find it. Fingers, always. I don't know why. Look at this. I don't know why, but fingers put weight paint everywhere. Okay. By the way, I'm not satisfied with the tutorial, so I will stop recording, but I will continue to explain to you how to weight paint. And then I will redo the tutorial, because I look dumb. You see? Oh my god. It's so hard. I will try something instead. Maybe auto normalize is just not good. So instead I will do that. And then normalize all. Okay, with paint. Normalize all. Yeah, I guess normalize is better. Okay, so let's not work with auto normalize anymore. For now. Sorry about that. I'm not perfect. I have to say. I didn't make that much avatars. I have a friend that moves bones in Aiki mode. I will see if I can do that. So interesting. Auto Aiki. Okay. What is this? Sometimes we have. Let's go in pause mode. Snap toggle, move, rotate, resize, automatic constraint. Automatic constraint. Plane, cancel, confirm, A plane. Snap invert, snap toggle, move, rotate. Automatic constraint. There. Auto Aiki. Aha! That's cool. Okay. So I went here. Auto Aiki. So you can select a bound and do G. G. Oh. G. No, let's try this one. G, Y. Yeah. Not perfect, right? It's a good way to test. So let's return here, seeing the texture, and use this auto Aiki thing. Don't really like how can rotate a little, rotate, and then G. Doesn't like my feet, so let's select this one. Oh, look at this. It lock. That's nice. Nice, very nice. Yeah, that's how we will test it now. Okay, good, good. So yeah, it lock. That's nice. I do A, Alt R to reset the rotation. For the feet, just ignore. We will just rotate the feet. So this is a better feet than it was, yeah. Oops, my bad. Did I break something? Oh, I break something here. I wonder how. Oh my god, what happened? Okay, I have to go back. I cannot handle this destruction. Okay, I remember. Okay, I remember now. Look at this. I was in edit mode and correct face attribute. This thing is super dangerous. Option, correct face attribute. This means when you will move vertices, it will try to slide it here in the UV map too, but for me it just destroyed completely it. Yeah. So sadly I have to reload it. Super control Z. So okay, if you want an advice, when you reload and you don't know if you saved before, that was not right for me. I forgot to make a new version. I will reopen it, hoping I did not save. Sometimes you want to save all the time, but if you did not, it's better. Okay, this version is not broken. Good. So I have to destroy the other version, sadly. It will feel fast. I can try to Ctrl Z a lot, but there's not enough Ctrl Z in Blender, sadly. Oh, I went back enough. Okay, so no need. So first thing I will do, save as 23.3. Good. I'm so glad. This is so dangerous. Good. So again, I move my. Oh yeah. Disabled. Good. Can't believe I did not saw that. I can do this. F3. Smooth vertices. Yeah. Good. And I remember I move my feet like this. Oops, in symmetry. Things broken. Yeah, I have questions. Oh! My god, sometimes someone working day and night for past 3 years with same game. I want to create a custom product configuration for furniture industry. Which tool is best for making this? Hey, hi, Aaron Kumar. Let me just reread your question again. Sorry, I was recording and I stopped, so I was not listening to the chat. No, I've just been in Somnium space around for 8 months. I have experience since I'm very young in 3D. I don't really know. You want to configure furniture industry, which custom product configurator for furniture industry which is the best for making this. Oof. I would work around Unity, Blender, and maybe Fusion 360. Oh, I'm not connected. 1 second. I have to connect to YouTube to answer. Oh, capture. Good. So like I said, I would for furniture, I will look at combine with, and if you want I guess it's an answer. Okay, sorry for that. I will try to look at the chat more often. Good. Where was I? Good. Sorry about that. So I will retest my feet. Okay, I have to repaint. Ah yeah, I removed the weight paint. Auto normalize, remove. Okay, good. And viewport shading. Go away for this. Checking very fast because, oh, you see? Okay, so since I delayed auto normalize, I should not have problem like this anymore. This is just, I don't master it, so I won't use it anymore. Okay. Cleaning up my weight paint. Oops. So basically right now I'm making my workflow for weight painting a little more strong. So I test new techniques, and when it will be more ready, I will retell you everything how it works. What is this? Legs 1. It's not good. Okay. Go away. Have to be sure I'm in symmetry and mirror vertex groups. Oh, by the way, very important. To make my avatar the more simple possible to do, because I'm in symmetry, I go in modifier, and I at the very beginning of my project, I'm in mirror. So I can show you another version of my hyena. You will understand. Version 23.1 is in mirror. Let's see. Don't save, don't save. No, not even. I have to go further. 23. Let's take one randomly. It's fine. Okay. Good. Okay, so if I look at this version, you see I have only vertices on the right. The one of the left is virtual. The thing that is very nice with mirrors modifier here. Mirror. This is not used. It will understand that my bones, for example, my right bones is attached to the right of the body, and my left bone is attached to the left. Even if it's a mirror, this modifier is amazing. So the weight paint is just perfect this way, and between right and left. And I only disable the problem is I cannot have, if I need to use blend shape, I will have to disable the mirror because it's not compatible. Very sadly, I use mirror just until the very end, and when I'm ready to do blend shape or vising or shape keys, then I apply my mirror, and it will copy the right on the left. Everything will be rightly set up. The left arm will not affect the right arm. It's very nicely done, but not compatible with blend shape. So you cannot apply mirror after doing blend shape. You have to do it before. I learned that yesterday. So because you cannot export blend shape if you do it that way. So that's it. I had to say bye-bye to my mirror. That's one of the things I don't like about Blender. It's the blend shape. It's not super well done. But you know, we do what we can. We do what we can with what we have. So I don't have mirror anymore. That's why. But I'm still in symmetry. Since I always edit my avatar, weight paint, and vertex in symmetry mode, they are connect together. But the second I disable this and I touch something, it will break. And this is a big problem for me. So I try to keep symmetry until, forever. Okay, let's continue. A, Alt R. This is fine. I enable the auto IK, move the legs. Auto IK is nice because, by the way, your knee always have, okay, to configure your knee, not to have the legs that move in the wrong direction, You know when sometimes you walk and your legs is super wide? This is because the knee is not well configured. So to repair that, you have to imagine a line between the start of the upper legs and the end of the lower legs. So you imagine a line like this, and the knee have to be moved in one direction like this. So it's like doing an arrow like this and saying this is the bending direction. Because if I want my legs to bend wide, I will do this, you know? So they will bend in this direction instead. You see? I only learned recently how to delete this writing. So yeah, I have a lot of add-ons. View, annotation. Okay, good. So if I reset all this, good. So with the automatic IK here, auto IK, I know if I click on the legs and I move, it's on the right direction. You see? Maybe not. Yeah. Don't mind this, because I know my legs is well done. At least I know it's in front. For some reason it's an angle. I wonder why. Maybe you can look at the vectors. You can know which direction the bone are pointing at with here. Object data property. I think it's viewport. Axis. Oh my god. So I will select the bone. Alt R. Select this one. Alt R. It's very strange. Strange. Okay. Now. Aha. Okay, that's why. So to be sure your legs are straight line, very well made, you have to be sure it's very vertical like this. So you see the axes are right. On this side there's this little bending. So now the auto IK should work fine. Even if my feet is not aligned properly. Let's do this. GX. Okay. GX. Good, that's better. Straight line. That bend forward. So now the auto IK should be better. Press G. Yeah, now it's good. No, it's good. So in theory, let's try it. I don't even know if it will work if I move this way. I think the auto IK use the axis, so be careful with that. Yeah, okay, never mind. The auto IK use axis, and Somnium Space and probably VRChat use the knee direction. So don't mind the axis. It's usually don't very affect. Okay, sorry about all this, confusing you more than helping you. About the hips, if you want your full body tracking to work properly, your hips and your upper legs have to be on a line like this. A line. For example, if your hips are too forward or too backward like this, your hips will move in VR and it will be very ugly. So this have to be a straight line like this. Have to be upper, not exactly at the same level like this. This is bad. Let's go test my bones. So legs are fine, I tested it. Like tail, it's not perfect. Look at this, it's nice. Okay, smooth mode. And probably this one, yeah. I want more width here. We'll drag it. Ah. Aha. That's why. Okay, since my tail should be curved, I can smooth a lot here. A lot. And go deep. So it will be more curvy. I could have more bones, but 3 is fine for me, I think. No problem anymore. Seem fine. Okay, now this ball. Not bad. I can press R twice. It's good. I could smooth a little. Rough, not really working. This one. Oh, it think okay. Yeah, never mind this. Look okay. Look okay. Not have spikes or weird bending. Smooth. I'm not in auto normalize, that's good. Okay, this one. Ah, this is just a reading, so I enlarge it. Could smooth it a little. Oops. You know Blender, you press with place and everything is broken now. Where was I? Select the armature, select the skin. No. My bad. Armature, skin, with paint. Viewport shading, and flat. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Okay. Shoulders. Okay, let's do like I did before. Checks to bend shoulder up. Okay. I have this weird fold here, but it's not bad, so I won't lose too much time on this. Could be better. Is it the same music since like 1 hour? I think yes. This better. Thank you, Ollie. I may do a faster and more easy to understand tutorial because this is a hey, this is the Nero in a tutorial when I'm learning something and confusing you more. Okay, I think the elbows. I'm sorry. Elbow. Okay, that's good. Elbow. I think the elbow, like the legs, have to be bent a little backward, like this. Little backward, like this, to indicate it. To indicate it go in this direction. See? Oop. Aina. Oh, whoa. I love this new technique. I've seen someone using it. I'm like, oh, there must be a button somewhere. It's not bad. It's always hard because if I make my chest bend, it can. It's always a compromise, you know, when you do weight paint. Because if I do one movement too perfect, the other will be broken. Could correct this here, just a little. Okay, let's go. Aha. Na. What's happening? Okay, but lag. Smooth. Remember, best friend. Smoothing. Trying to see where this is coming from. Maybe the chest. Remember when I said rotate around all the bones that affect this vertex and smooth? I can do stronger. There's still a fold here. Okay, I will teach you something. Select the skin, go on modifier and check those here. Edit mode, display modifier in edit mode. Just edit cage to I think just this one is fine. So we will return on with paint and okay. You see? Now I can see my my mesh in edit mode. Don't edit it if you bend the body. It can result in weird behavior. So I just want to correct this here. Is it because of that? Oh, this bone go too far. You, master, you went too far. Good. No idea if it corrected. Not at all. I know it's just a little spike, but... You can do it, you can do it. Maybe there's... Okay, you can know which... Okay, I can go here and Alt, right click. No, Control, right click. Sorry, Shift, right click. Shift, right click on the vertex and you will know which one is affecting it. So you have spine 1, spine 2, shoulder, upper arm, head, chest somehow. Chest, I could drag this a little. Don't know why there is 0 weight here, but I think let's just smooth until it's fine. Doesn't work. Mode, I said. Okay, let's I think no, it's not that one. Let's drag instead. So I guess I want this bone to... This is an art problem. I think there's not enough density of mesh here, so I could add more. I did not mesh rightly this model because around the moving part there should be like nice circle like this, but it's not going too far enough. You see, you have those nice circles. So yeah, I guess I have to live with it. Be sure to do that. It's not that bad. It was just for giving an example. So Alt R object mode with paint. Can I do that? No. Okay, let's go and paint in the Control Tab. Okay. Good. It's not that bad. I know. Okay. A human normal pose look like this. Your arm is never straight line like this. Your arm will be a little more like this. And the more douchebag you are, the more your arm will be like this. No, I'm joking. This is a douchebag resting. No, I'm joking. I want to add muscles on my hyena. So this is close to a rest pose with shoulders a little bent down, arm like this. So you see my skin go through, but it's fine because you know when I said compromise, Blender is confusing no matter what. I know, but you know, at some point you reach you reach a point where you stop clicking buttons and everything is different. This is the lamest part in Blender. You click something and behavior is different and you're like, what did I did? Should I use a last save just because I touched the wrong configuration? Oh my god. Yeah, Blender. It's like French or English. I'm not good with language, better with Blender. I wanna try something. I will bend this bone backward instead of forward. Okay, so next, pose mode. We were already there. Wow, my bad. Yeah. Okay, this one is more about double RR. I made bad choice with my painting, so there's a lot of difference of density here. So yeah, this is my problem. This is not bad. I mean, all this was just to show you how to test the shoulders. I'm joking. Could be better. It's very... I want to teach you... Oh, thank you, Oli. I want to teach you if you have an object in a joint, like if you want to have something on your shoulder or in your neck, this is horribly difficult to bend. Let me explain to you. Let's do a fast shoulder, right? So single bone, Something very fast. Okay, select the mesh, select the armature, F3, armature, deform, automatic weight, we don't really care. Okay, so we bend like a shoulder, like this. Okay, so let's say it's a elbow, shoulder, or the neck. Let's go with shoulder. So I can apply this. So I click here, apply, I click on the bone, F3, apply pose as rest pose. So now this shape is the default shape. Again, armature deform, just that, it's fine. So now I can bend it, but the reset pose will be there. Good. So let's say this is a shoulder. This is a shoulder, and I want to have a, you know, a protection here. So that it's very easy. I will just, sorry, I just have to apply all transform. Good. Oh yeah, and with this, good. You know, like an armor, you have shoulder protection. Like this. Oops, sorry. Let's do it very simple. Why? I press E. Okay. This is more likely. Thank you. Okay, so sorry. This is my shoulder protection, right? And what I want is, I would like this part to move with my arm. So it will be like this when it's up, like this when it's down. But the very big problem with bones is it will try to bend it like skin, and there's nothing I can do against this. You see? So either way it will make it smaller or deform it like hell. So I could say, oh, fine. I have a solution for that. I will go in weight paint. I will select all this. I will say, okay, bone 1, 50% effect. Bone 2, 50% effect. So now, in theory, if I bend this bone, it will just rotate from 50% this part. But look what happened. It's smaller. So yeah, if you want to add item on your neck or elbows or shoulders, it's super hard to make something beautiful, like armors. So what we will do instead is very sad, but instead of this object that is should only move, we will link it to only one bone and not two, because two bone mean deformation between two bone, not moving between two bone. So this one, I will say bone 0, 0%. Bone 1, 100%. Since we are most likely to have arms down, you prioritize this direction. So when you will go up, it's not very cool. So you can edit the shape, but I think you got the idea. So all this to say that my color is a little problematic. So it go inside, but it's the best. You see, like I turn and it gets smaller because it's affected by two bones. It's the best I could do. So if I turn a little, it go inside me because I had to do a compromise. No more questions. Let's continue. Okay, so this is good. Let's test my eyes. This is the eyes closing. It's been a while since I test this. I can test my ears. They look fine. So if I translation again. Oh my god, all the time. I got the word, not just the guts to use it. So if I recapitulate, press R to rotate a bone in the view direction. Double press R to move it like this in the other direction than the view. So while doing this, for example the neck, we will try to do R first and double R to see if it's bending well. Same for the arms. R. If it look too squarey like this, it's fine because probably the shoulder will move in VR. And double R, just a little because it's not very adapt. You can do R here too. In fact, for the upper arm, it's on the top view that we will do R. And the shoulder too. The shoulder is more on the front view that it will be tested. This bone, the other arm bone is on the top view too. We will test it like this. The fingers, the hand will be tested like this. Okay, so I think I'm ready for the how to test your avatar. Let's go. Welcome. I'm going to show you how to test your avatar to be sure every bone doesn't affect the skin weirdly. So each joint of your avatar have a special way to be tested to use the avatar is in the most realistic way possible. The more you will test it, the less you will have to do tests in your VR game. So for example, I will start down with the feet. So for the feet, you just have to go on the number 3, the side, and you rotate like this to see if it's bending well. You could go in this direction and double pressing R. R once, R twice. And you move it a little like this to see if it's well. Good. Side view again. We select the legs. I'm in symmetry, so I just have to select to test one side, sorry. I press R. I will only bend backward. I don't need to test the bending frontward because it's a leg. I can still test a little on the sides, a little front, but it's not necessary. So we try backward. It's important that if you draw a line between the start of the first leg, the end on the lower leg, the knee is a little forward. You see? It's a little on this direction. And when you are in front view, it's important that the legs is perfectly straight line vertical. All this will make your avatar most likely to work well when it's walking. After that, you have the hips position. Hips position have to absolutely be upper this line of the 2 upper legs. So it could be lower, but you will try to put it more close to where your hips tracker will be if you have full body tracking. Second part, the hips position in this direction have to be aligned with the upper legs. If I will draw a line like this, it have to be on the middle, here. Not too forward, not too backward. This is again for full body tracking. If it's not like this, you will have hips issue. For full body tracking or not, you should use only 3 spine bone lower, middle, and up. The fourth one will not be used. It will be ignored probably. So most people say that you should do a straight vertical line, but it may work if you do a S-shaped spine. For the neck, you will try to do it quite small, the neck bone, and bend it a little backward. This have not been tested, but for now, try this. And the head bone have to be used too. The neck bone cannot be ignored, it have to be used. You could also only with paint the head bone, but not the neck bone. This will work. After that, shoulders should go more or less inside depending on what kind of bending you want to use. Arms should be straight horizontal line. Everything, fingers, everything should be straight horizontal line. Finger can be a little up or down like this, it's fine. You can use this model of example for the axis of the bones, but it's not always very necessary. For the elbows, you will want to move the elbows a little backward in this direction. If not, you may end up with arms bending backward in the wrong direction. For the arms, sorry, for the hands, you can use approximately this configuration, but my avatar does not have the best hands. As long as your finger is not too open, not too close, and in either direction, it should be fine. So let's test this now. I go in pose mode. I already did the legs, but I will show you something more. In pose mode, you can go here, pose option, and enable auto IK. Auto IK is very useful to test semi-realistic movement. So you can select the lower legs, press G, and move the legs like this. To test the movement. So I see that I can do A, Alt R, Alt G. When I rotate my upper legs, I see that there's not too big hole here, and under my between my legs, I don't have weird stuff happening too. And the back is fine. With the auto IK, it's possible that your legs move in the side because of the axis, but don't mind this if it happens. Let's reset this. I can show you my tail. I take the root bone, press R. I can press double R to test it like this. Everything seems fine. You don't have to test the hips bone because all the avatar will rotate. For the first spine, we start by rotating forward, backward, making sure everything is fine. I have some issues here, but for now it's fine. From the front, I do side. So here I make sure that the angle, you see the angle here is not too strong. It's smoothly rotating. Here too. And now I can go in angle and double press R. This looks fine. From back, R. This looks fine. Second one. Yes. If something weird happens, very often is a part that is too far will move, or like something very far. Another way to test multiple bones at the same time is to go here, individual origin. So you can select multiple bones and do R, they will rotate at the same time. You see? I have some issues here, but it's not very hard, very strong. I can do the same with the legs. Select two, rotate like this. but mostly it will be for the spine to test that, or maybe the fingers. After that, if you want to test the shoulder, you will want to move it up and down a little like this, not too much, forward and a little backward. For the arms, it's a little different. You mostly want to move it forward like this. You can try up and down, but it's not a movement that you will do a lot in VR. You will understand very soon. To test the arm up, there is the secret. You bend the shoulder forward, 45 degrees approximately. You bend the arm forward like this. You see? And then you take the shoulder and you rotate up. This is the secret to test shoulders. So you should weight paint like this to make sure the shoulders are right. You could also do double R like this in any direction. Double R. For the lower arm, we will try to bend forward because the knee is here. There's no really use case of doing this. For the hand, any direction will do it. Making sure the bending don't go too far. It's fine if you have some issues here. It's very hard to do nice wrist. For the fingers, you can use the technique here, individual origin. Select all those fingers, not the thumb. Go on front view and press R. This way you can click here, show overlays, and you can test your bending like this. I can go here, do R and Y. I can take individual fingers, R and X. I just double R. Everything seems fine. This is faster to test fingers. Alt R. For the thumb, this is more tricky. The thumb moves in a weird direction. Usually it's around this. So you can rotate approximately like this. It's going somewhere here. A to select everything, Alt R to reset. For the mouth, you can just open from the side like this. The mouth is a little tricky too, because the orientation of the bone matter. So to be sure you don't have a weird mouth if your jawbone, make sure those orientation are right. Z down, X on the side. I have two mouth bone. It's just for animation purpose, and the other bones are not really used for you. For eye movement, you can try to. It's very strange, but you may want. Oh, sorry. Never mind. So eye movement, you can have the bone in this direction. It's fine. There's no eye movement for now in Somnium space, so I cannot say if they will use this technique. So one head bone and one neck bone. For the rest, it's not necessary. This one is for my hair. This one is for my hair here. You can test it the same. RR. This is fine. So this is pretty much how you test an avatar. One of the problems you will have very often is this bone. You have very often problem here on the back. Shoulders are hard too to do, so you need to use the technique to bend it up and make sure the shoulders are not weird. Then for the fingers, it's another level of difficulties. Sometimes when you rotate the neck, the shoulders are weird too. So this is it for the tutorial to know how to test your avatars. So I hope with this you won't need anymore to upload that often. Thank you. Good. So this was another tutorial. I will probably put on Somnium Space Guide how to test your avatar. Let's go for the next part. So I save. This is good. How to test your avatar. Good. I will do this one. How to record with tablet in VR. Let's go. I may end after that. No, never mind. It's too... Okay, I will see. So let's go in VR. And reset position. My OBS, I will change it for Somnium Space. Updating. So like I said, next tutorial I'm going to show you how to record your camera in VR and not just your view. I need to launch twice OBS for that. Welcome to Somnium Space tutorial. I'm going to show you how to record your VR view with OBS. So instead of recording your camera, you will record the tablet view. So first of all, you will need OBS like this and a configuration for Somnium Space. So it's very easy. I will first start Somnium Space VR. I won't connect right now the window to Somnium Space because I need it to be launched in VR first. So now it should see the window, or maybe not really, not yet. Somnium Space can go on properties. Somnium Space VR, Windows 10, match title, okay. Should not be too long. Good. Why is it not working? Okay, it's a bug. Welcome to Somnium Space tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use OBS to record your camera in VR. So first of all, you need OBS installed and you need a source configure for the window. So you can press plus here and you use window capture. You can call it Somnium Space. If you want an advice, don't resize the Somnium Space window because it will resize every time you open it. So now we can select Somnium Space VR. I prefer Windows 10 capture method and remove cursor. That should work. So I have Somnium Space here. I will resize the window. You have to do it only once if it's well configured. Now it's good. And I can go in VR and show you how to record it. Let's find some light. So right now you only see my VR view, but I can open my tablet here, go on camera. Sorry, I want to reduce my resolution if it's like too much. I go on setting here, live streaming, display on main PC screen. So now you should be able to see my tablet. Thank you. I'm not sure if it works since I had like 3 OBS open. Let's look at this. Welcome to Somnium Space tutorial. I'm going to show you. Right now you're on this. Well, you don't have enough FPS. May I have to redo that another time. One second. Okay, so last tutorial I will do today is dynamic bounds. I know people want to know how to use it. Good, so I think I have a Unity here. Scene. Sorry, my scene is not in the same place as you. Oh, hi. How are you How are you doing? Oh my god. Horror scene. So I will export my avatar and then I will add dynamic bound and make a tutorial for that. So I was on the 23.3, I think, the one I use for the tutorial. Good. Export FBX Tenebro, Mina, 22.3, Redo. Oh no, no anim. Good. This should be fine. Wrong place. Good. So, I put my avatar here. I will just set up it before starting the tutorial. Head harm 2. Whoa. I will use the default shader. Standard. Okay. Sorry for that. So, body. I love to use occlusion map for my fur. It's just a personal preference. Eyes. There's no emission. I need my emission. Emission eyes. And I disable specular. So that's for me. Illusion, that's for me too. Illusion. Normal. Same thing. Illusion. Normal. Disable this. Head arm. Illusion. Disable this. Now that's better. The fur is more defined. Good. So let's go with the dynamic bound tutorial. What's the best way to play Somnium Space? My laptop lag a bit much to really play. DLC is slight bit smoother cause graphic. DCL. What do you mean DCL? What is DCL? DCL. Desktop laptop? Desktop PC? So hazy gamers, you can play in 2D with your laptop maybe. I don't think it's that heavy. But to be fair, if you want to play VR, you will need you can either way buy a new laptop with something like decentralized. Slightly bit smoother cause graphic. Yeah. Somnium is quite heavy because what do they call it? It's I forgot. The thing that each parcel is always loaded and always possible to see. not perpetual war. They call it persistent. Sorry, persistent. And we have a lot of freedom for the graphic. So, did you try Somnium Space in 2D without VR? Is it lagging? You may need a laptop. If you want to play VR, you may need a laptop with a 3070, 3080, or a PC with a 2060, something around this. You can ask on the Somnium Space Discord if you want tips on which kind of hardware work good or not. This could be a nice way to start. I will start the tutorial on blend shape. Good. Sorry. Sorry. The tutorial on dynamic bone. Cool. Let's go. Welcome to Somnium Space tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use dynamic bone on your avatar. So either way you have hairs, tail, or any other part like clothes that you want to move dynamically, you need to download and buy the dynamic bone add-on in the Unity asset store. You can type Unity asset, dynamic bone, and it will be this one, dynamic bone from Will Hung. It's something around 20 bucks usually. So once it's bought, you can open in Unity or download it, and once the add-on is installed, all you have to do is take your avatar. From the root you can do add component, dynamic bone, only that. Then you want to, in fact, how it works, each root of bone you will have to add a script. For example, my hair have two bones, but they are not dependent on each other. So see dynamic bone script like one script per dynamic bone chain. So if you have a long piece of cloth, like my tail for example, this would be one script. So let's do it. I can do here search for tail. There's a little too much. Will be this one, the blue one. Good. So now it's expand. I see my tail 0. I will go on my script, drag and drop here. You can play with the parameters, but Somnium Space will override it, so you don't have that much freedom. So this is the default settings. Let's try this. So you can just press play mode here. Wait a little. Oh, I cannot play. Oh, you have to log in first. What's happening? What's happening? Damn it. Whoops. Now I have to change my password. Ah! Sorry about that. And I have to go change my password. Yeah, if you show it on stream, you have to change it. Yeah, Oculus would be the lowest cost right now, very sadly, even if you don't like Facebook. And for the hardware requirement, it would be pretty much the same, I would say. Okay, just for fun, Somnium Space take forever to load. Okay, let's continue. I have to restart my tutorial. Sorry for the long. I have to change my password since I showed it on stream by accident. Okay. Network error. Very funny. Can I just ask you not to steal my account? Oh my god. I guess I can't. Anyway. Okay, so... what was I saying? Okay, let's restart the tutorial now that I'm logged in. I have to restart this. Move component. Good, okay. The website. Media asset. Dynamic bound. Good. Welcome to Somnium Space tutorial. I'm going to show you how to use dynamic bound add-on in Somnium Space avatars. So first of all, you have to buy and install it from Unity Asset Store. So this one, you just have to type on the search bar here, and it's the one from Will Hung, $20. So once installed, everything you need to do is select your avatar, on the root, add component, dynamic bound. You will need a script, add component, dynamic bound for every chain you have. For example, my tail is made from 3 or 4 bones, so this would be one chain since they all are dependent from each others. My ears are 2 bones each, so they are in chain, so this is one script too. My hair have 2 bones, but they are not dependent. There's one on the top, one on the back, so those will be 2 scripts. Since we are limited, I will only use 4 in total: tail, ear, and hairs. So start with the tail. I will drag and drop the root of my tail here, and this should be fine for configuration. We will test it right now by pressing play here, and I return on scene here. If it's full screen, right click on the game here and click maximize. So I take the root of my avatar and I can move it like this. So you can change the dynamic of your tail. For example, this one is very springy, so I can change it to make it more like clothes, but this is not really exactly what I want. So I can play with elasticity. Damping is how the wind affected. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's test it. Yeah, damping is how the movement is absorbed by the wind. So you see, it's like wind resistance, or more about hair resistance. Stiffness is like, how is it hard to move the dynamic bound. So to resume, you have damping, that is the air resistance. Elasticity is like the bounciness of the bone, and stiffness is how hard it is to move it. So if I look at this here, I have still a little too much elasticity, and I could have more damping. It's still too much damping. Depending on the effect, you can change it. But a tail should not be that soft. This is more like it now. Even if the dampening could be higher and less elasticity. Inertia is at 0 by default, but you could try what it will do. But you can put it 0, and the other parameters too. Let's do the ears now. So I will add another script, and I will go take my ears. This one. Click on the root. I drag and drop my ears 0 here, and it will be the same. By the way, you should not do all this in play mode, because it will be reset. So let's talk about collider now. I have to redo my ears. All this have been reset, but it's fine for now. Ears 0. Another one collider is 0R. Another one. I think I have hair. Hair. Let's test this. Everything is moving. Not exactly how I want, but it's fine. So if I want my hand to interact with my ears and hair, I will add a dynamic bond collider to my palm. So probably called hand. I will click here, stop the searching, and add component dynamic bond collider. So you can, I think you can choose what type of collider you want. Base, direction, just trying to see if it's not gigantic. I think you have plane and ball collider. Dynamic bond, plane collider, that's what I want. Okay. So let's use the default one. So radius, we will move it a little on the Y and make it smaller again. This is a cylinder, so you can put a height like this. Good. So this will be the cylinder representing the collider. We can copy this, copy component, go on the other hand, and right click here, pass component as new. It will be all configured. So now we return on the root, and on each script that we want a collider to interact. So the hair, we have to go on collider and add 2. I'm not sure if Somnium support 2 collider. And and hand. Again with the ears. 2 and hand. Again and hand. So that's pretty much what you can do with it. Now we can test the avatar and see if there's errors. Avatar config, will it not load? Errors. So that's pretty much it. So thank you. Okay, we'll have a quick cut, a lot of scene in this one, but this is how you use bond dynamic bonds. Okay, I think I will stop the stream today at this hour. I think 2 hours is pretty much a max people can handle, and see you next week with others tutorials. Never mind to ask me any tutorials. I can make it fast even if it's not on stream and put it on Somnium Space Guide. Sorry, I'm stretching. Good. So thank you very much and see you next Sunday.